All right, what is up, guys? Range Breakers here. Today is August 4th. I took last week off, and of course, I knew this was going to happen. When you take a week off, all your trades are winners. Just how it goes. So the week before that was not a great week in terms of me following my plan, but just want to go over those two trades that I missed. So Tuesday, open range breakout short looked great. I mean, that's as good as it gets. I don't trade on Wednesdays. Monday's setup did not present itself. And then Thursday, man, that would have been a huge one. Again, I only look for small portions of it, but would have been a clean trade. And then Friday, I don't take any setups. But I wanted to talk about, and that's why I'm excited. So two things. Number one, I'm excited that they're coming out with automation so that I can take a week off of staring at the charts and just let the trades happen, which is really where I want to go with this, so I can not spend more time on the charts than I need to, because I always lose money when I do that. And then I want to talk about my trade setup and how I can improve it. So I'm working with this trading coach still, and I think overall the biggest thing we've figured out, even though our back test looks good over a long period of time, I'm just not taking that many trades, because like let's look at the last 90 days. 30 trades, rough at most 3 a week, sometimes 1 a week. And so what happens is when you're in a losing state and you're in drawdown, it doesn't give you many chances to come back. So if you, like, for example, let's look this week was good. Of course, this is a week I wasn't here. Would have been 5K. Let's see. So this is essentially when I sized up, of course. 8 trades, losing money, profit factor of 0.519. But if I had a smaller risk to reward profile and had more days of trading, the losers wouldn't be so significant. So that's the biggest thing I'm feeling with the setup of only having 3 trades max a week, is that the other week, I think I lost 2 or 3 days. 2 out of 3 days were losers, and 1 day didn't have the setup. So therefore, I've got to wait a whole nother week. And now it's going to take, even though this last week was good, it was 2 for 2. It's not enough trades to even get those losers back to break even. So I'll go to June. This is when I started using this setup. So it is profitable. The profitable trade percent win is 85, 1.7. I mean, not bad. But of course, let me minimize this. This was when I sized down. And then as soon as this happened, it just happened to be, I think I was here, I sized up. And because we sized up, we're not as profitable as this shows. But we've only had 20 trades since June 2nd. So just want to give you guys a recap of what I'm excited about, which is Edgeful Algo's automation, which should soon be up. So my goal is to get this current setup connected so it can just trade without me. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to find more trades that are actually worth taking, so that when I have these losing days, I'm not waiting a whole week and don't have trades that happen frequently enough to get those losses back. I don't want to take B setups or worse setups, but I think that's for my psychology, which was the last video I did. That's what's killing me, is the fact that the losses are they're big. And not only are they big, but there's just not that many opportunities to trade again and win. So I'm trying to add another setup that trades more often, maybe every day or maybe multiple times a day, with a tighter risk reward or even a positive risk reward, because that makes the losers less impactful. And that's the big takeaway for me. The second part of this is that the psychology doesn't seem that important, even with a great back test, but when you trade it live, for me at least, it's a big deal. And today, for example, I'm waiting for my setup. But if we lose, I may not trade I may not have a trade tomorrow or Wednesday, and we're going to still be sitting in drawdown waiting. And so those periods of time is where it really tests you. So even though the back test looks really good, it's these periods of time when you don't have a lot of trades in your setup that happen often that are going to make it difficult. So excited about the automation. Back on the screens today. Let's see if we can go green. Talk to you then.